Good morning, my friend. Today I want to share something very simple, but very powerful. Your morning decides your life. Most people believe success comes from big strategies, secret formulas, or a stroke of luck. But the truth is far simpler. Success is hidden in your small daily choices, especially in how you start your day. Every morning you wake up, you are given a new life, a new page. And how you fill that page will decide how your story unfolds. If you waste it, your day is wasted. If you build it wisely, your life will change forever. When you rise early, before the world opens its eyes, you give yourself a rare gift. A gift that most people never receive: peace and clarity. In those quiet hours, there is no noise, no distractions, no demands from others. It's just you and your dream. While the world sleeps, you are awake, building your future. You can think clearly, plan your day calmly, and reflect on your life with honesty. Early mornings teach you discipline because it's not easy to leave your bed when it's still dark. But that discipline becomes your strength, in business, in relationships, and in life. Waking up early isn't just about having more time. It's about having powerful time. Moments when your mind is fresh, your body is energized, and your spirit is calm enough to listen to your deepest thoughts. When you rise before others, you stay ahead, not because you're faster, but because you started sooner. While others are still sleeping, you are already learning, creating, and winning. This one simple habit can separate you from the average. Spend 10 minutes every morning in silence. No phone, no people, no noise. Just sit with yourself. Close your eyes, breathe deeply. Let your thoughts settle like dust in water. In that silence, you'll hear the voice that truly matters, your own. You'll begin to understand what you're worried about, what excites you, and what your heart is trying to say. Silence is not empty, it's full of answers. It connects you back to your inner strength. Most people wake up and dive straight into chaos. Messages, news, problems, and pressure. They carry yesterday's stress into today's possibilities. But if you spend just 10 minutes in silence, you wash away the noise of your mind. You gain clarity. You begin to control your thoughts instead of letting your thoughts control you. Silence builds patience. It builds inner confidence. Because when you can sit alone, in peace, without needing anything to distract you, you become strong enough to face anything that comes your way. When you wake up, your body is still asleep. Your blood is slow. Your energy is low. The moment you start moving, everything changes. Your blood begins to flow faster. Oxygen rushes to your brain, and suddenly you feel alive again. Movement is not only about a strong body, it's about a strong spirit. When you stretch, walk, or exercise, even for just a few minutes, you're telling yourself, I'm ready for today. I'm ready to fight for my dreams. You build confidence because you're keeping a promise to yourself. You don't wait for motivation. You create it. Because movement itself creates motivation. On the days you feel tired or lazy, that's when movement matters most. When you move, you release stress, negativity, and doubt. You awaken focus, discipline, and mental toughness. It's not about six-pack abs. It's about a mind strong enough to handle pressure and a body capable of carrying your dreams. Every morning, move your body. Because movement is a reminder that you're alive. And as long as you're alive, there's nothing you can't achieve. Each morning, take a moment and ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I must achieve today? Not 30, not 10, just 3. Because when you try to do everything, you end up doing nothing well. But when you focus on your top priorities, you move forward with power and direction. This simple habit gives your day clarity. It saves you from drowning in meaningless tasks that make you feel busy, but take you nowhere. When you know your top 3, you protect your time and your energy. You stop reacting to everyone else's demands and start leading your own life. Many people end their day exhausted but unfulfilled. Not because they didn't work hard, but because they worked on the wrong things. But when you focus on your true priorities, you sleep with satisfaction, knowing you moved closer to your dreams. Planning your top 3 builds confidence. Each completed task strengthens your belief in yourself. You train your mind to focus on what truly matters, to choose what creates the biggest impact. Remember, your life is built one day at a time, and your days are built one action at a time. When you plan your top 3 each morning, you're not just planning your day. You're designing your future. In the morning, your mind is like fresh soil, ready to absorb whatever you plant. If you plant negativity, fear, and gossip, your day will grow into stress and doubt. But if you plant inspiration, knowledge, and positivity, your day will bloom with courage and clarity. Read a few pages of a powerful book. Listen to a motivational talk. Feed your mind with ideas that lift you higher. When you do this, your mindset shifts from limitation to possibility. You remind yourself that no matter how hard life gets, there's always a way forward. Most people feed their body every morning but forget to feed their mind. They start their day with news full of problems, draining their energy before they even begin their work. But winners protect their minds. They know what you consume shapes who you become. Even 5 minutes of inspiration can change how you see the challenges ahead, because inspiration is not entertainment, it's mental fuel. It trains you to see growth where others see failure, and to stay strong when others give up. So each morning, before the world fills your mind with noise, fill it with purpose. Because a powerful mind creates a powerful life. When you wake up and grab your phone first thing, you give away your most powerful hour to everyone else. Messages, notifications, emails, news, they flood your brain, stealing your focus and calm before the day even begins. You start reacting to the world instead of creating your own world. Your first hour should belong to you alone. This is your sacred time, when your mind is fresh and your spirit is quiet. If you spend it scrolling, you fill your mind with anxiety, comparison, and distraction. But if you protect it, you give yourself the strength to control your day before the world controls you. Successful people don't let their mornings be dictated by the world. They know their phone can wait, but their purpose cannot. When you avoid your phone for the first hour, you reclaim ownership of your time, your energy, and your mind. The world will still be there when you return, but your dreams will only grow if you do. Take a few quiet moments to close your eyes and see your dreams as if they're already real. Feel the emotions, the pride, the peace, the freedom. See the details, where you are, what you're doing, who's beside you, and how it feels to finally make it. When you visualize, you're programming your mind to believe. You're teaching your subconscious to look for ways to make your dreams happen. Most people start their day thinking about problems, fears, and limitations. But winners start their day thinking about possibilities, growth, and creation. Visualization isn't fantasy, it's mental training. Athletes use it before every match. Leaders, before every decision. Because your mind can't tell the difference between a deeply imagined moment and a real one. So when you visualize your success every day, you start to act, speak, and move with certainty. You stop asking, is it possible? You start asking, how can I make it happen? Visualization gives direction to your energy. It turns your goals into a living picture, pulling you forward with purpose. Because what your mind can see clearly, your life can create powerfully. Before you start your day, pause. Think about what you are thankful for, right now. It could be your family, your health, your strength, or simply the fact that you woke up this morning. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. It changes your energy instantly. When you begin your day with gratitude, your problems feel lighter. You realize that even through challenges, there's so much still working in your favor. Gratitude makes you humble. It reminds you, you didn't do everything alone. You were helped, protected, blessed, often without even asking. Most people wake up thinking about what they don't have: the money, the success, the opportunities. But when you wake up and say, I'm thankful for my life, my mind, and my strength, you begin the day with power. Gratitude builds patience. It teaches you to trust the timing of your life, to stop rushing and start appreciating. When you practice gratitude every day, you train your mind to find light, even in dark times. You live with peace and happiness, not because life is perfect, but because you've learned to see the perfection in simple moments. So each morning, be thankful. Gratitude costs nothing, but gives you everything. Every morning, after centering your mind and setting your priorities, look at your list and find the one task you're tempted to delay. Start with that. When you do the hardest thing first, you separate yourself from the majority. You train your brain to attack challenges, not avoid them. The rest of your day becomes easier because you've already conquered the mountain. You feel proud early, and that pride fuels you to do more. Most people delay the hardest work for later, when they'll feel ready. But later rarely comes. By evening, their focus is gone. Their energy is low, and their confidence fades. But when you do what's hard first, you build unstoppable momentum. You train your mind to act with courage, not comfort. Success doesn't come to those who do what's easy. It comes to those who do what's necessary, even when it's hard. So every morning, face your biggest challenge first. Because when you conquer the hardest thing early, nothing else can stop you. When your morning routine is complete, remember the simplest, most powerful thing you can do. Smile. Smile when you look in the mirror. Smile when you greet your family. Smile when you step into the world. A smile changes your energy instantly. It sends a message to your mind, I'm strong, I'm calm, I'm ready. And when you speak, speak positivity. Replace I can't with I will. Replace complaints with gratitude. Your words shape your world. Negative words weaken your spirit. Positive words awaken your power. Most people carry a frown and wonder why the world feels heavy. But when you choose to smile and speak life, you attract peace and strength. You lift others without even realizing it. Your smile becomes a silent reminder that hope still exists, and your words become seeds of light in someone else's darkness. Smiling isn't pretending everything's perfect. It's facing the imperfect with grace. It's saying, no matter what happens today, I will stay strong. Your morning is like the foundation of a building. If it's weak, everything above it collapses. But if it's strong, you can build anything. Most people want to change their lives, but they keep living the same mornings. Change your mornings, and your life will change automatically. So tomorrow when you wake up, don't just wake your body. Wake your mind, your purpose, your spirit, because your morning doesn't just decide your day, it decides your destiny. Thank you.